During my childhood, I wasn't the most gifted kid. The most gifted kid, the most like healthiest kid, the kid who could run the fastest, the kid with the most confidence. I was below average. I used to get sick every now and then. God, the medical bills were so high. I was getting sick very often. Like I was very skinny, I was very skinny. I had acne all over my face. I was the kind of person who you'd think and you'd say that, oh man, if he grow up, he's going to be ugly in the future. But look at me now. Do I look ugly? Fuck, hell no. Now, right now, I don't have a time machine in order to like go back and tell my tell myself those kind of things. But I'm here right now, and I'm here right now, and this is a video for my younger self, for the people who are trying to get things, and for the people who are trying to just make themselves a better person or like make their lives better. First thing first, you have to understand is you have to cut off all that bullshit you're listening to. Examples like everything is a privilege, everything is this, you have to get this, you have to get those. Like, look at my setup right now. I'm trying to be a YouTuber right now, but to have the most perfect setup, like my mic is like 300 rupees, or and the phone is like I guess 10,000 or something like that. Nah, it's a bit above that, but you you got the point, right? I don't have the best setup. I don't have the like best type of things that I have. I don't have the best body. I don't have like I'm not perfect, but I'm still trying to do things, and that's what matters. Most of the time, you think like, oh, uh, he's perfect. He's doing this. You think he's perfect because he's achieved it, but the way he achieved it is he went he went on a challenge in order to like do things when he's not ready. For example, like there are people out there who are trying to do things when they are not ready, when they don't have anything, and that type of people are usually the ones who like become the greatest. For example, like Cristiano Ronaldo, he was a poor kid, man. He shouldn't even have born. He had holes in his heart, but he's still one of the greatest footballers of all time right now. How did he make it? Did he make complaints about like, oh, I don't have this or I don't have? Nah, he didn't. That's why he cut that all the bullshit like privilege, set us this and that. You have cards. Most of us have cards. We have to deal with them. We have to make better use of them, and that's how everyone will make progress. So don't think like, oh, I don't have this or that. And that. That's why I'm not going to make that. Cut out that bullshit. That doesn't matter at all. Second thing that you have to understand is most people will never understand it. Most people, your parents, your friends, your relationship, this and that, they will never understand it. Why are you trying to do this? Why are you trying to figure this out? Why are you trying to get better at this? They will complain when you're trying to work out. They'll complain when you're trying to like learn a new language, when you're trying to record yourself, when you're trying to do a business, when you're trying to just become a better person overall. They will complain about you doing this, that. But that doesn't matter to you because you know that this is good for you. You want something, and in order to get something, you have to do something. And in order to get those things, you have to be embarrassed. You have to fail. You have to like put yourself down for a lot of time. Sometimes it might take years. To give you an example, I'm trying to better myself for like 6 years, but I haven't. Cause first of all, I wasn't consistent enough. I was making choices like, oh, I don't have this stage. If I started my YouTube channel like 3 or 4 years ago, I would have been like better with a way above YouTuber right now. But I didn't, cause I was making excuses. I was saying things like, oh, don't have this, that, I'm poor, and blah, blah. I was making a lot of excuses, but right now I'm trying to better myself, and you have to better yourself as well. So in order to do that, you have to understand that you don't have privilege, you don't have rich parents, you don't have the perfect type of things that in order to start. But that's the beauty of it. You have to start. You have to start. Like in order to do that, you will fail. People will misunderstood you. People will say a lot of things about you. People will say this for you. All you have to do is just ignore those things. Ignore those things. You have to say yourself that, oh, it matters to me. It matters to me. That's why it doesn't matter to you. You- Your mindset and my mindset doesn't matter. My mindset is different than yours, so I'm not going to listen to all of that bullshit that you're trying to talk to me. So that's why you have to ignore them. You have to cut them off. You have to ignore them. Most of the time, the best thing you could do is just cut them off. If you have people around or friends around you who are completely negative, they can do shit. They're trying to uh, put you down into their level. Just cut them off. It's better way. It's way, way, way better in that way. Third thing is everything takes time. The person I am right now is because of the things I did 5 years ago. For example, when I started doing push-ups when I was just like uh, 14 or 15, I guess, 14 or 15, and then I was doing push-ups on in the middle of the night. No lights put on. Parents were sleeping. My brother was sleeping. Everyone was sleeping, and I was doing it on the floor. Because I was embarrassed to admit that I was trying to like gain muscles. I was trying to get jacked, like this kind of body. I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed to do things. But because of that, the type of things I did 5 years ago, now it's reflecting on me. Now I'm more confident. Now I'm more healthy. Now I know how to style myself up. Now I know how to talk to people. Now I can talk to you by looking into your eyes. That's why it takes time. But the problem with it is a lot of people say that, oh, it only takes 9 months, 9 months, 3 months, this and that. This is complete bullshit. This is complete BS. Like people nowadays normalize things like, oh, it just takes like 9 months, 3 months. Sometimes it takes more than. Sometimes it might take years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years on the line, and you're still not going to make it because most of our starting point is way, way, way different than a lot of people. For example, if I had the resources with me, then I could have gotten the physique that I wanted, could have gotten the life I wanted way, way, way earlier than now. But because I don't have the resources and you don't have those resources as well, it might take you longer, it might take you sooner. It's up to you, actually. But whether or not you have these resources or not, that's not a way in order to like give up and say things like, oh, I'm not going to do this because I don't have this or that. It's going to take time. Some people will get it earlier because they have those resources, but some people will get it later because they don't have those resources at all. But it doesn't matter. At the end of it, we're all going to make it if we just put in those efforts. If we just go out there, put ourselves in there, and just work on ourselves, and in order to like become better persons of ourselves. So cut off that bullshit, right? Oh, it might take sooner. I'm going to get bored probably. Cut off that bullshit. Delete that bullshit of like 3 months or like 9 months or 1 year, 1 year, 2 year. Remove it. Start thinking like 5 years, 10 years on the line. That's how we think long term and we think realistically. That's how you do it. Last and the most important thing is if you don't trust yourself, you'll never make it. For example, uh, I made up with this friend after a long, long time. Okay, he and I start he and I started to like work out this and that way, way, way earlier. But I made progress and he didn't. Why? Because he was always complaining. He was always saying things like, "No, I can do this. Oh, I can do this." Blah blah. Well, no, understand this. If you can't trust yourself, you'll never make it. You have to be delusional in order to like do something. In order to like become a good fighter. In order to become an MMA fighter or like a good businessman, you have to understand that. Oh, I can do this. I can do it. Like it doesn't have to make sense at all. Like whether you're a beginner or like whether you're an intermediate or like a pro or something, you have to always trust yourself in order to say things like, oh, I can do this. I can do this. If I try it out. If I fail, but I still get back up again. I have the courage to get back up again. I have the confidence in myself to get back up again. I am going to make it. Now, how to build up that confidence? In order to build up that confidence, you have to like understand that confidence so when you're doing the things in private. For example, if you tell yourself like, I'm going to study, I'm going to make a video today, I'm going to do this, that, do it. Just do it. If you say something, do it. If you feel like doing something in your mind, you're saying like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to work out today. Do it, just do it. No matter whatever your circumstances are, no matter whatever your things are, no matter in what position you are. If you want to do something good, just do it. Don't think 2 times, 3 times, or like complain or things like, oh, I don't have this time. Just do it, bro. That's how you build up that confidence that you say things like, I will make it if I just put it. I will make it if I just put myself out there for like 1 or 2 years, and I'm going to make it. I'm going to make sure that I was going to make it. That's how you build up that confidence thing. So that's it for today. Tell out and give me some review. Like, do you like this new mic setup and all? And you enjoy this video, just share a like or something like that.